NBA 2K25 brought me in to have exclusive access to their video game. So in turn, I have created for you guys the ultimate shooting breakdown for NBA 2K25. We're covering everything from shot timing profiles, signature go-to shots, rhythm shooting, all the way to how shooting feels in this game from the post to the three-point line. So with all of this information that I'm giving y'all, all I ask for you to do is hit that like button, man, but you're gonna like the video anyway. Now let's start off with the shot timing profiles. Now the shot timing allows you to customize your risk versus reward when it comes to shot timing in this game. Because some people had issues with shooting being too hard. Some people like shooting to be hard. So there are 5 categories to your shot timing profile. Now the difficulty-based settings makes it to where the impact of timing jump shots automatically adjust to match the difficulty you are playing. So if you're on Pro, it adjusts to Pro. If you're on Rookie, it adjusts to Rookie. If you're on Hall of Fame, it adjusts to Hall of Fame. Now, real player percentage makes it to where you don't have to time your jump shot at all. It goes on your three-point percentage or your mid-range percentage or whatever shot percentage that you're shooting. It goes off of that and the coverage, and it decides if you should make that shot or if you should not. Now, this will not be able to be used in live game modes and online game modes. You only can use this on offline game mode. Now here's where we get into the good stuff. Low risk reward shooting. Now it says jump shot timing only has a small impact on your shot chances. Coverage and player ratings are more important. Now this is like having more real player percentage with a little bit of impact of you in the game. So yes, if you can time your shot better, you can make more shots with low risk reward rather than playing with real player percentage. But it still goes off from your coverage and your player rating. So if you got a 99 3 ball and you wide open, the chances of you making that shot is very high. But if you have a 63 ball and you fully covered, there's no chance in hell you gonna make that damn shot. Now, some people said that they like the shooting in some of the previous 2Ks. So 2K decided they wanted to bring a setting back to kind of fit that setting, and that's where this normal risk reward shot timing comes from. Now the jump shot timing affects your chances by a normal amount, most similar to previous 2Ks. So this is not green or mixed. You will make whites just like you will in low risk reward, just like you will. Real player percentage is pretty much all whites, and the same thing with difficulty based, unless you put it on Hall of Fame. But you still have to time your shot, and you know, ratings still play a factor, coverage still plays a factor, but a lot of it still has to do with the way you time your jump shot. Now, high risk reward. And this is the thing that kind of shocked me. So high risk rewards, if you see where read at the top of the screen, it says jump shot timing considerably affects the shot's outcome, with a higher chance at making shots with great timing, but also a higher chance to miss them with poor timing. I found out you can still make whites or high risk reward. Now, the only time that I did make whites with it, with the higher setting on the game, is when I use rhythm shooter. When I use rhythm shooter and I had one green and then the other one, like I said, we're gonna break it down and show you how it works. The other one was close to green, then I was able to make some whites with that shot. But if I didn't time it right, 99.999% of the time, I was missing it unless I use rhythm shooter. And since we already on the subject of rhythm shooter, we might as well go on and get into it. Now, rhythm shooter is something that I actually like, and I'm excited and looking forward to using in NBA 2K25. Now, depending on your patience level, there is a little curve, shot curve, or whatever it takes to be able to use it. And as you see right here, nobody can shoot with Giannis Antetokounmpo in the game. Nobody made a three-pointer with him. But me using this rhythm shooter helped me green my three-pointer using Giannis Antetokounmpo, god dang it. Now to do this, you don't actually have to follow what this 2K Learn 2K menu is saying. All you have to do is use the right stick to go in any direction that you want to. So if you want to use a signature go-to shot and you want to go to the left, you can start it going to the left. If you want to do a post fade, you can start it moving to the right while you still hold the left trigger to do the post fade. Whichever way you need to do in order to start your shot, that's what you want to do with the right stick. Now, what was told to us by the devs is that when your shot gets to the set point, then you move forward with your right stick to match the rhythm of the shot. But what I've learned using this is, because I started off, and I'm gonna play these clips now to show you, I started off where I thought the set point was in the shot, like usually when you were timing it in NBA 2K24. But I actually didn't, and I actually wasn't able to get the shot timing profile right. So I'm gonna show you what I mean. When I shoot the ball right here, you're going to see that there's two settings right here. You have slightly late and you have slightly fast. Now, the slightly late is talking about when you get the ball to the set point. The slightly fast is talking about your timing and your rhythm, moving your right stick from one side of the controller to the opposite side, matching it up with your release or the release of the ball. But what I found out is this slightly late timing really didn't feel like the set point of when he shot the ball. What I found out was that it seemed like once I brought the ball up, it don't matter what position, it wasn't up here, it was just up. When it got up, before they can even get really fully set in their form, you have to already start moving it forward. So to me, it didn't feel like the set point, it just felt like when the ball goes up, then you start going into the release. That worked for me, and then I started really timing these and starting to use it. But in the beginning, as y'all seeing, like I say, you're gonna see these clips right here. I just run to the same spot. I wasn't trying to change nothing or make it a different. I was struggling to do it, and I shot a lot of shots. But as you see right here, hold on, let me rewind it real fast for y'all. I missed it again. You see right here, late timing. So again, because I thought that you had to wait till the set point, but it's not the set point, it's when the ball goes up. And then the great tempo is me actually matching the release speed. So I got one green, but I didn't get the other one green. You have to literally get two greens when you're using rhythm shooter. And this is kind of how it was, as you see right here on this one, it says great timing, fast tempo. So I got the actual timing. This one I started to realize you actually have to have the ball, like I say, going up over his head. Not necessarily set into his shot, but just up. Like you already going up, getting ready to shoot. And then now, if you're moving your elbows or whatever, it's whatever. But it's like literally up. You're not even, like, cause some people have different shots, and y'all gonna see that's a big thing with rhythm shooting. Certain shots are definitely easier. I wish I could show y'all, I actually made a build and I went into the my court, cause we actually got to see the my court. Y'all can see that tomorrow. We went into the my court and I was greening. I'm talking about green, 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 green. It was absolutely crazy. But then I would get on another build, and the jump shot that build had, I couldn't make it at all. Like the timing was just so awkward and weird to me. So making your jump shots actually have a huge effect on using this rhythm shooter. Now right here, I'm gonna show you, like I say, when I actually timed, this was the first one that I timed. I was so happy that I timed it. I was like, oh, I think I might've got it. And I came right back out here, messed up, because I was messing up. The dribbling and stuff is definitely different. And I went and shot it again. It got the great tempo, but slightly late. Now, like I said, you can use this on all types of shots. As you see right here, I got Kevin Durant. This was earlier on, but I was practicing my rhythm shooter. You see, I'm doing the signature go-to shot, and I green the three using Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant go absolutely crazy out here. I'm gonna rewind that back for y'all so y'all can see it real fast. Signature shot with the great time and great tempo using the rhythm shooting. Now you also can use this, like I say, with post shots, post hop shots. Now I didn't make the shot, but you see, I had the great time and I got the timing right. I just didn't get the rhythm, and Joker was super hard. So you definitely need to find one that you feel like with the way you move the controller, you can actually time better. Cause like I say, you'll see here, I think I did it again. On this one, yeah, I did a fade, but very early, very fast. Like I messed that one all the way up. Now with signature go-to shots, this is something that you can do that's actually pretty good, especially with that shot canceling feature. I used it a lot with my big man builds in the builder. I can't really show you. And it's not gonna necessarily look that great when I do show you, just because we were stuck with normal SIGs. So I couldn't really use or see what else is going on. But that shot canceling feature mixed with this go-to shot is gonna be crazy, especially for the big man. Now, also when it comes to this rhythm shooting, I found that the step backs and using the signature go-to shots on the move actually made it easier to time the rhythm shooting. I was just greening doing these step backs right here like it was nothing, because you get more time to react. With standstill shooting, it's kind of fast, but with doing the step backs and stuff like that, you actually get more time to be prepared to do the rhythm part of the shooting. And I was doing this on step back threes too. Like I say, it was so much easier to see doing it with rhythm shooter doing the step back. So the go-to shots, now you only can use this using your right stick. You cannot use this using the button. So for my button shooters, you're gonna be significantly handicapping yourself if you don't use the right stick to shoot. Now, if you was already doing step backs and stuff with it, it's the same. Like I say, it's just now the animations that you get out of it, I kind of want to say better, but like I say, we haven't got to see all of them, but now the way the shot canceling feature goes, they make them more efficient to use. Now, I didn't have a lot of clips. I only had the 2 clips because somehow I forgot to record all of them, but I only had the 2 clips. This one right here doing 2KU where I'm about to show you right here. This is one of Jason Tatum's signature go-to shots, a crossover and then a pull-up shot. This was kind of one of the ones that was in the trailer that you saw. There's a little step to the side and shoot. Like I said, you can use your right stick. You don't have to use rhythm shooter with this. You can just let the stick go like we do every other step back in previous NBA 2Ks. And the other one was this KD one that I did right here, snatching back, then signature go-to shots to the corner right there using rhythm shooter. So like I say, you can do it either way you want to. You can do it just with the stick like step backs normally do, or you can do it using the rhythm shooter. Rhythm shooter is just going to give you a higher chance to make it if you can time them right. Now I want to use this KD clip right here to talk about the shot canceling feature. And like I say, I have some on my builder, but I didn't have any on the Learn 2K or on the Play Now. The shot canceling feature right here is absolutely crazy, especially when it comes to the big man build, depending on what animations we get. Like I say, I was still able to get by these crazy defenders, because the defenders still guard you tough like they guarded you in the rest of the 2Ks. And I was able to get by them using this shot canceling feature. You get ankle breaking shots out of these shot canceling features, or like these rhythm go-to shots. But the only way I can do right now, because I can't show you this stuff until tomorrow, is I can explain it to you. So as you see, like I say, I go down here, I go do my little step back. Now, you see right here, hold up, I'm gonna let it go. He's getting ready right there. In NBA 2K24, you would have to wait through the whole process to go through with your step back. Anytime in this whole segment, I can dribble out of it. And when I mean anytime, you can barely start it to dribble out of it. You can get all the way pretty much to the shot, you can dribble out of it. And everywhere in between, you can dribble out of it, and it's smooth. So now, you see, I come down here, I green my shot, right? So now my defender has to play me high, because now I'm over here greening these these rhythm shooting or signature go-to shots. Now, when I come back down again, if I just say do the same move, I set him up to do the same move, he thinks I'm about to go and he bites on the shot. Now I can take off anytime. If I see him starting to come hard or starting to jump, I can just go and take off out of that shot and go to the basket. It's really, like I say, this is definitely more realistic compared to, and I was worried about this before we did it, it's more realistic compared to the NBA where they can do the little heazies and stuff like that and then take off by. It is really similar to how, like you say, you see Steph Curry or NBA players do that. Now with post scoring, you can still, right here, you're gonna see you can still use your button, and it does feel more like make or miss, not make or miss like when it comes to green, but more like, you know, the contest doesn't have as big of a deal as the actual ability to make the shot. Now I did this in my court because I had made a post score, and I made few builds that had posts in their game, and yeah, defender being on you, it's still, if you know how to time your shot, it's going to be hard to stop it. Post scores will be, I won't say they're going to be OP, because I feel like defense is a lot better. Movement on defense is a lot better. I felt so much better on defense this year than I did in the past 2Ks. So I think that is, but as you see, I did another post move over there because I was just trying to test them out. Post still feels fluent. You can either use rhythm shooter with it, you can do signature go-to shots out of it, and you can do regular, you know, post moves with the button like normal 2Ks. And the other thing I wanted to talk about over here was the meter. The meter is actually way smoother in NBA 2K25 than it was in NBA 2K24 previous one. I ended up, when I started learning how to shoot on this game, because I only started playing this NBA 2K20, I just skipped the meter. I just went straight to no meter because I could not time that thing. The delay never made sense. I'm looking at it, but then it'll keep going past where I released it. So I stopped even using it. I said I might as well just use my shot cue and learn how to shoot it that way. Now meters are actually way more viable to use. Now, I was doing some ear hustling because I was listening. I was sitting next to 2K Labs people, you know, 2K Labs people was there. And so they were talking to the devs, and I had my ear to the streets. The devs were saying the way that it worked before was that the old meters had to calculate a bunch of information going up through the meter or something like that. Don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna say it exactly like they said it. I ain't got it like that. but y'all can get the gist of what I'm saying. It had a lot of calculations to do, and with that, it made the meter more delayed. But now with this meter, since the meter just goes up and disappears, there's less information, less stuff going to the meter, so it means the meter is more accurate when it comes to timing your shot compared to past 2Ks. And like I say, I can tell you, I can stand on that and let you know that is exactly how it is, because this meter is definitely totally different than NBA 2K previous. Now we got the shot timing visual cues. Now, this is supposed to allow you to totally customize, especially for my button shooters, totally customize where you release your shots. Now, what I was told by one of the devs that was there is that I opened up this menu and I seen jump, set point, push, and release. And I was like, I thought we were able to customize it. And the way that it was told to me was that and being able to customize our animations and stuff was a feature that they had to choose between two options. One was getting the my court and the other one was getting those features in. And because they decided for us to go to my court, we couldn't do it. So none of us were able to actually test the shot time and visual cues on this game. So we are gonna find that out at release. But I'm not gonna forget my button shooters. My button shooters, y'all still will be able to shoot with this in this game, especially if you got a 99 3 ball like Steph Curry. Button shooting still works fine. So if you choose to just use button shooting instead of using and learning the new ones, you can. But like I say, you definitely do, if you're efficient at using it, make more shots with the signature, I mean not signature go-to shots, but the rhythm shooting than you do with the button. But like I say, it's all up on you and how you use it. But this gameplay that y'all see right here was me, Laker Fan, Joey DF, Posa, Spiel, and Spider playing 3v3 against each other, man. So I'm gonna have a video coming out later today. And if you checking this out later today, I'm gonna have this video linked up at the top of the screen so y'all can go check that out with the face cam and everything, man. Like up the video, hit that sub button if you haven't hit that sub button, man. And I'm out of here.